Hi, so I consider myself a business professional because I got a full-time job in marketing and I'm also a full-time YouTuber. So as you can imagine, my business email inbox is always overflowing with emails. And these emails come from one or two different types of people. Type 1 are salespeople. These people are only trying to sell me something or sell you something through me, and they're all over my inbox. And the other type are YouTube networks, telling me that they can make me infinitely rich and collab with PewDiePie as long as I sign away all my rights and join their network and give them all my money. It doesn't make quite much sense. The problem with salespeople is they don't know when to stop. If you say no, they will continue. If you want to see a YouTuber have war flashbacks, just mention the word wooden headphones. They know what I'm talking about. I had this one guy trying to get me to review wooden headphones every other day for a week until I finally replied to him with, "Never email me again." And you know what? It worked. See, my mom always taught me, Evan, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. And I consider myself a nice guy. I'm nice when it comes to emails. But I have my limits. If you're going to email me about wooden headphones 5 times in a row, I am going to freak out. So that's when I thought, you know what, maybe I should reply to all the business emails I get from now on instead of just ignoring them. Because there's a lot of them that maybe I can keep that connection. Maybe I can be like, hey, I'm not interested, but I don't know, let's keep in touch. That was not a good decision. As much as I think I'm a nice guy, definitely the rude side of me comes out when it comes to replying to salespeople. See, one time a YouTube network emailed me and they said, Evan, we love your videos. Would you like to join our network? And I just ignored it. Because I'm like, I get loads of these from different networks. I'm not interested. I'll just ignore it. They'll get the message. So then I get a second email within a month. Hey, Evan, we love your videos. Want to join our network? I'm just going to ignore it. Maybe they'll stop. But then I get a third one a month later from a guy that says, hey, Nave Regnide. Whoa. What? That is drawing the line, okay? You do not call me by my old brand name, okay? That was my old channel name. You don't even know who you're talking to. So I was like, excuse me, I am not Nave Regnide. Also, sorry, mate, not interested in joining your network. Best, Evan. Because even if you're going to be slightly rude in an email, you always have to be professional. You got a reputation. Always end in the best, comma, Evan. Or sometimes when I'm emailing American companies, like to end in cheers, just because they're like, he's British. I'm not British. So it's a little joke I just have with myself. I think I'm the only person that thinks it's funny. However, even though I did email this third guy, I still got email after email every single month until the 7th time when I was just like, I can't handle this anymore. And I replied with, Guy, listen, I'm really sorry. I've met your entire marketing team at this point. Can you please stop emailing me? My answer is always going to be the same. I'm not interested in joining your network. To which he replied with, not sorry or no, oh no, okay, we won't. He replied with, oh, well, why don't you want to join our network? Is there anything we can do to help you want to join? No! I said I'm not interested! I don't understand why people don't understand the word no. I'm not interested. There's nothing I want to do to join your network. Leave me alone. Do you think that ended the conversation? No, because I just got an email last week from them going, hey, Evan, you want to join our network? I did get a very interesting email from a different YouTube network one time that was like, hey, Evan, really love your videos. Spent the last 20 minutes watching them. You're funny. Whoa there. You just called me funny. You said you watched a lot of my videos. I'm interested. This seems like a personal email. I'm the CEO of the network. Whoa, the CEO of the network? This is pretty cool. I read that email diligently and I went, oh, that's a nice network. I might want to network with them sometime at like VidCon. I don't know, but I'm not interested right now. A month later, though, I get a very similar email. Hey, Evan, love your videos. Just spent 20 minutes watching. What? I almost pulled my glasses off. That's when I get angry. It was a copy-paste. It was so nice the first time, and it was someone else. And at this point, I had been hurt. Okay, what if they didn't think I was funny? So what I did was, I just copied the CEO's email, boop, gave him a little paste, and went, oh man, what a shame. It was a bit more personal when your CEO told me. Now it's a bit awkward. No reply from them ever again. That's not true. They just emailed me last month. This isn't YouTube specific though, because I went on holiday recently to Vegas, and while I was away, I forgot to set my away message for my inbox. So I got an email from a guy that was like, hey man, we got a product, we want to work with you. But I didn't reply, because I was on holiday. So he replied to me 4 days later with, hey man, just following up. You want to use our product, right? You want to work together? I was still on holiday. So then he replied again, hey man, feel like you're not replying to my emails. What gives? You wanna reply? We got a great product. I was on holiday. This guy replies the 4th time with this GIF. What is this? Is this professional? No, and his options were like, look what you've made me do. You've made me cry. I deserve to be talked to. Talk to me now. No, I didn't even give that guy anything. I'm not replying to that guy. He's crazy. He's going to send me crying GIFs? What is this? The 90s? They didn't have GIFs in the 90s. So as you can see, I'm pretty fed up with these copy-pasted emails, especially when companies are like, hey there, Evan, I love your website / blog / YouTube channel. Wow, that one got to me. I'm so glad this was so personalized for me. So I replied to that one with, I'm glad you like my website / YouTube channel / blog, but I'm not interested. Just to give him just a little sass. As well, best, Evan. Always end with that, okay? Gotta be professional. But at one point, a company emailed me and they said, hey, Savannah. All right, just checked my name, which I wrote on my hand here. It's not Savannah, so I emailed this guy named Hadrian back with, thanks for the tip, Hank. At least this guy had a sense of humor, because he was like, oh, sorry, made a mistake. Won't happen again. Guess what happened again? I got an email from someone from the same company named Beth, who said, hi, Savannah. It's Evan. Savannah, maybe? If you put an S in the front. So I was like, listen, Bridget, thanks for the tip, I'm fine. She didn't have a sense of humor. Didn't reply. Well, I think that's it. No, I got a third email from Hadrian going, hi, Savannah. So at this point, I'm entering full sass mode, and I'm like, hey, Hayden, I think my email address is in the wrong field, but gotta be professional with some sass. Best, Savevan. Savevan. I probably should have went with Savannah, but I wanted to make sure he knew I was messing with him. But he's okay. He's got a sense of humor. I like that Hadrian guy. I haven't gotten one since he's fixed it. Congratulations. It's the little tiny paddles that you... But that leads me up to the worst business email I've ever gotten. See, I can ignore all these YouTube network emails and all these salespeople pitching things, but there was just this one that happened to catch my eye. This one woman was like, hey, Evan, we've got some headphones. It's always headphones, and we want you to try them out. So I read the email. It seemed pretty interesting. They seemed like a nice pair of headphones, but I kept scrolling, and it looks like an internal email was accidentally left in. So I read it as an attachment, and it was like, hey, so here's the guy. Haven't really watched much of his videos or anything, but you can check them out. Make sure he isn't a massive loser, basically. Oh, he's a good Twitter following, though. That's a good sign. What? A massive loser? Sorry, I was really offended. I wasn't. I know a lot of people that might be offended. You call me a massive loser hidden in the email? That was the most unprofessional thing I've ever seen. So I took it in jest. At this point, I was just joking about it, and I replied with, are you sure I'm not a massive loser, though? Best, Evan. You always have to end with that. At this point, it caused a huge PR frenzy, and her boss and her boss's boss were emailing me like crazy, like, hey, Evan, you want to call? Evan, can we call you? Evan, is everything okay? We love you. And I was like, I'm just going to tweet this. And they're like, oh my God, please don't do that. And I was like, listen, it's okay. I get it was a joke. It's a Wednesday. Calm down. They're like, are you sure? And I was like, it's fine. It's just a joke. But it's okay. Everyone makes mistakes. I thought it was really funny, actually. She didn't call me a massive loser. She was just saying, make sure he isn't a massive loser. It's just funny that that's their target demo. Anyone who isn't a massive loser. Do you like our product? No. What are you, a massive loser? But that's just my little rant on business emails, which I'm sure is really relevant to my entire demographic. Yes, I felt it was business-necessary. But if you want to get emails sent to you, be sure to subscribe. I make new videos every Sunday, and maybe YouTube will email you. Who knows? They do it randomly sometimes. But if you like the video, please give it a big like below. Other than that, I'm going to Copenhagen this weekend, so if you live there, I hope to see you there. I will see you otherwise next Sunday. Thanks so much for watching. Goodbye. So being as I have a job in marketing and I'm also a YouTube... Whoa, lighting. But that's been my little rant on business emails, which I'm sure is really relevant to my entire demographic. I'm looking at you, Paul, 40-year-old marketing director from Birmingham. You should not be watching my videos at work. Get back to work. I really hope there's someone named Paul in Birmingham watching.